What's happening?
What's up, everyone?
Who are we talking about today, Quincy?
I think we're talking about Aquaman, right? Aquaman? No.
Batman. Bat Council
Yes,
of
part
Batman
four.
Part 2.
Part four.
Part 4, yeah. Um, we're talking about the worst superhero of all time. I hate
Hey,
him. Bring me pictures of him.
hey, watch
We're
your
talking
mouth,
about
buddy.
Spider-Man. So today our guests we have, if everybody wants to introduce themselves to start. Some people you'll
Yep,
recognize.
I'll go first. My name is Francis. I've been a Spider-Man fan for as long as I can remember, so I'm excited to talk about Spider-Man today.
Guess I'll go next. My name is Jaden, and I won't say I'm a Spider-Man fan, but he is in my top 5. So, hey, I'm excited to talk
Needs to
about
be
it today.
top 2, maybe.
Maybe today he might be in my top 2.
Hey,
Maybe today.
Hopefully, we can get you there.
And you know Chris and Ryan. These two goats have been regular members of the Illustrated Underground crew. Yeah, let's just get into it. Whoever wants to, we could start chatting about Spider-Man.
I mean, I feel like the obvious place to start is that new movie coming out next week.
sir.
What?
Sure.
Oh, yeah. I forgot what it was
good?
called.
Brand new day.
Brand new day.
Brand new day. That's
A new day.
Personally, I'm excited. I know a lot of people are having their doubts about the movie. But I don't know. I'm really excited to see Tom Holland in like a new kind of
yeah.
setting for him, like less like diluted by the MCU and more like comic accurate.
Yeah. I 100% agree. I'm hoping it's good. I'm positively optimistic. However, given the Disney layoffs, I'm hoping that didn't impact it too much. Like, for example, the new Avengers trailer looked very iffy, so I'm hoping that this movie doesn't suffer from those problems.
We're getting right into some controversy. I'm gonna put this out there. There's a civil war among us because some of us are excited for Avengers Doomsday, which is okay, but also some of us, I just don't think it looks good personally. I don't know. That trailer did nothing for me.
Yeah, that was a terrible trailer. I don't know
I
if it's the
really-
movie or
So
Really
I'm
did
gonna have to concur.
not. I really was not a fan of that trailer, to be honest.
Dude, as the co-host of the Illustrated Underground, I think before we dive into Spider-Man, I think you need to speak in the Avengers Doomsday trailer. 'cause
Yes.
I'm personally.
Let's get this out of the way.
Yeah. So I mean, I think that like all the cameos, the surprise appearances, I think that's just for shock value and to appeal to a fan base, to get crash grabs. Same with Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom. I have never been for it. I'm still not for it. Chris Evans returning too. I think it just like puts a dent in his character arc as Captain America. So those are my thoughts on it.
Fair enough. But the MCU is in a bad place right now. I think a lot of people, if you asked us like in 2018 if the MCU would fall off like this, we'd probably be like, no, like this shit's on fire right now. But Spider-Man Brand New Day is coming out at a weird time. I don't have a lot of faith in it. I'm worried because it has a lot of characters are in it. Like Hulk's in it and Punisher. Just cool, but like it's a Spider-Man movie. Like, I don't know. I worry about those two being in it and taking away from him.
I think we've really moved away from the Spider-Man Homecoming formula, which was very strictly like there's two Iron Man cameos in there, you know, but like most of it is just Spider-Man versus Vulture, and that's like a very grounded Spider-Man story. And then now we've moved away, like now he's been in Infinity War, and now he's like battling like these crazy villains from other
Like
dimensions,
two other
like
versions of himself.
with exactly like how do we get back to that grounded foundation that I think worked really well in Homecoming to now, you know, it's just kind of I don't know how they're gonna do it. I hope it works out because Brand New Day is all about like the grassroots Spider-Man, and I'm just hoping that it lives up to that.
I think we all know it's going to be a great film. It's going to be 8 out of 10. It's possible to be a 10. You know, it's Tom Holland, of course. His acting is going to be phenomenal. We saw the Hulk. We saw the Punisher. The one thing I don't like is while we having MJ and Ned back, I told Quincy this off the side. I do feel like it's a little bit of a middle finger to No Way Home and kind of how it kind of ended in a little bit. Because it's
Yeah,
almost
fair.
like he did
I
promise
agree.
Henry and Dr. Ned, like, when I see y'all, I'm gonna tell everything about it. Then he realized, like, as Spider-Man, like, I'm kind of putting your lives in danger. And I think from Brand New Day, there's a 5-year time skip, I believe, or there is a time skip. I know that for sure.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
definitely
yeah,
Yeah,
is.
100%
definitely
there
a
is.
The movie's definitely going to start off with the like what you would call montage of him doing stuff over that time skip, which will be
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah, and I know
Yeah.
I know like people grieve in different ways, but I feel like after 5 years, he could kind of like understand and kind of accept the decision that he made. And now out of nowhere, he's like, "Damn, I do kind of miss this now." And it's kind of like it's been 5 years. It's like a little iffy to me. That's kind of how I feel about that.
I mean, that's his
Who's
girl,
who's the
bro. Like,
who's
honestly.
the villain though? Also,
They had Scorpion on there for like 3 seconds, but I'm not sure it's
I
gonna
don't
be.
know who the villain is. That worries me a little bit.
Sadie Sink.
I think
She's
in
coming.
I think in my opinion, I like how we don't know who the villain is because I feel like from the trailers and the marketing, I feel like we're getting so much information about the movie. Like, I would have personally liked it where we would have saw Bruce Banner, but we didn't know he's gonna turn into Hulk. But we know he turns into Hulk. We know Peter and the Punisher are facing him. I feel like the movie's giving us a lot of input on like what's gonna
I
happen in the
agree.
movie. But I do like how we don't know who the villain is. I think that's like the one mystery that like I do like that's kind of unsolved yet.
I just want to add also like thinking about movies where they've revealed who the main villain is, but it worked to their detriment was like the when the Red Hulk was revealed, even though he was supposed to be a secret in the whole movie. Like you're supposed to watch the movie like you don't know Red Hulk is in it, but he's in all the promotional material, so everybody knows that Red Hulk is coming. Like it just ruins the moment so much more. Um, and so maybe they're holding off to for something like that. Maybe they're trying to keep it low key so that it actually turns out to be a hype movie, a hype moment in the movie.
Yeah, I think, and they have Jean Grey involved in this, and like they're trying to keep her a secret, but they're doing a pretty bad job at it. That she's Jean Grey. Like I think it's like kind of like when Arkham Knight was coming out, they were trying to keep the fact that Arkham Knight was like the Arkham Knight was Jason Todd, like from people, and everybody knew it was super obvious. It's the same sort of thing. Like that's what you're choosing to keep a secret. Why not keep Hulk a secret? Like and just be like, oh, it's Jean Grey. Because I feel like people would be more hyped to see the Hulk than to see a new character that they don't know. Like you got to build that hype.
I feel like that too. I just like personally when I'm seeing it, I'm like, why don't they just say, Sadie Sink, you're gonna, you know what I mean? Like you're gonna, like that's Jean Grey, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. I just feel like the whole secret with who Sadie Sink is gonna play, it's annoying a little bit, just for me. When I see like the promotional videos and stuff like that, and promoting the movie, I'm just like, when you see like Sadie Sink like have her lines and it's blurred out because they don't want to, like they don't want her to say some things about the movie. I don't know. For me personally, I'm just like, just say who she is or just get it out the way. Just rip the band-aid off.
Yeah, I agree.
Who do you think she's gonna be?
She is Jean Grey. If she's not Jean Grey, I'm on word on this show right now. I'll make a video that's 5 minutes long complaining about Batman.
Wow.
Hold on. I gotta see this. Hold on. Oh God. Yo,
If
Quincy,
she's not Jean Grey,
Quincy, what are your thoughts so far about Brand New Day?
I think it's using a lot of characters. Like I don't know. I feel like if Jean Grey were to be in that brings the X-Men, then you got obviously Hulk, and then the Punisher, and then you have all these villains, which I don't mind, and I know that a lot of them aren't going to be like. I know they aren't going to be like very super. Like I know Scorpion is going to deal with Tombstone, but then you got like Tarantula and Boomerang, which I know they're probably going to be side villains or whatever. Villains he just like maybe punches in a scene and then they go to jail or whatever. I do think I like I guess I understand the trilogy they're trying to do with this Spider-Man. Like although I'm a fan of another type of Spider-Man trilogy, which we'll get into later, but I see that, Ryan. But I mean, I have high hope. Like, I mean, I feel like with Spider-Man movies, it's like there's feel good, optimistic movies. Obviously, like with this Spider-Man, like he's lost a lot, not only his friends, but he's lost Aunt May, he's lost Tony. So like you're gonna kind of see, like I feel like you're gonna kind of see like them being like, or the moments in the movies was like their constant reminders or reflections of that.
definitely.
I am really
maybe.
excited to see like what they do with the him getting like the natural webbing, and if they go into like the spider totem like aspect of it, because I know there was a scene in the trailer where his eyes turn like black, and I don't know if that was something with Jean Grey or if that was to do with his powers like evolving, but I'm definitely excited to see what they do with that.
Yeah, hopefully something good.
Of course, it's gonna be good. It's Tom Holland.
Right, of course. I've never doubted Tom Holland once in my life.
To segue into something else other than Brand New Day, it's coming out this week, so we're all about to see it.
Yep.
But has everyone here played Insomniac Spider-Man games, or at least the first one?
Yes.
My hand
Those
is
are fire.
raised.
What is everyone's thoughts on those games?
Honestly, I think that's probably my number one game that I've played on the PlayStation, without a doubt. Especially the second
PS4,
one.
yeah, the second one. That's a good question. I think I'm gonna disagree with that one, and I'm gonna say the first one is better than the second one.
Okay. That is fair to
Like-
say. I do agree with that, but for me personally, I love Venom.
No, I
And,
mean, I love Venom. I just
Yeah.
think, I don't know. I think the first game, gameplay wise, felt
Yeah.
a lot more. Like, I guess this is biased because it came out first, so it had the most time to like wow me, I guess. Like the second one, the movement just feels a little samey, and it doesn't feel like it evolves on the first one enough for me. Like I beat it in a weekend. Like 100%ed it in a weekend. Like it felt short. I don't know.
I know a lot of people had their thoughts about the game too, because it felt the same as the first one. It didn't feel like it evolved from the first one, and it felt like a lot of the mechanics and stuff were the same. And I think that's going to be my argument as well. I like the first one a lot more than I like the second one. I wouldn't say a lot more, but I would say I like the first one more than the second one. I did think it was cool how we were able to switch between Miles and Peter, and I thought that was really cool. And that revealing that Venom is the final villain instead of
Spoilers, by the
Craven.
way.
So yeah, so I was like, that was pretty cool, and I like that aspect of it.
Yeah,
Those
I thought-
MJ portions though, no good.
Oh, I mean the first game's MJ portions are bad for sure.
Yeah,
They
that's-
definitely improved it a little bit
Oh,
in
they're
the second
boring.
game, but to be honest, I'd rather them not include them at all. Personally
Symbiote
speaking.
Spider-Man when he
Yeah, in
chases
the
him down,
tunnel.
I will.
that
I
shit
will
was
say-
the
best
best.
moments of-
The symbiote stuff was like the one way they evolved it from the first game, which I thought was cool, but I don't know. I still wasn't like fully convinced with the symbiote stuff.
First game is for
Like
sure
it was
better.
it was fun. Oh, for sure. But I think the second one is still good. Like don't get me wrong. The second one is still
Second
fire.
one's great. I'm a Venom
I
hater
did-
a little bit. Like I don't think he's a good villain. I'm not interested.
Which
in him
I
in
don't know why
comics
you are. I'm
especially.
not gonna be like.
Wait, why don't you think he's
I
a
just
good
don't-
villain?
I just don't fuck with him.
Like,
He just
'Cause I
doesn't
think
like
his
Venom.
stories are boring, and he's a little bit
Alright.
out there for Spider-Man. Like I don't know, and also he kind of just takes over everything. Like he's very like, it's just all about the symbiote.
He's got that
and it's just-
aura. He takes over.
But in the
He's got the
comics,
presence.
the
He's got
symbiote is
aura.
everywhere in Marvel comics. Like Quincy,
Because
you're-
he's
you
so
read Marvel-
cool.
Like, would you agree that the symbiote is everywhere? There's symbiote everywhere in Marvel comics.
I mean, yeah, you have like Null. I feel like that is the overarching like person or like symbiote like aficionado like with the whole like Null War and all that. I mean, I hope they like see that's what they need to do instead of like. I would like to see something like on that like Null because I feel like you had the Venom movie that did that. I didn't see Venom 3, but I feel like
who watched Venom 3, be honest.
that's fun. That's fun.
I saw it on
it's like-
Netflix. It wasn't good.
I
It wasn't
didn't
that
think
good.
so. Didn't think so.
No, it wasn't that
Bro,
good.
Quincy,
That's
you're a
see,
nice guy, bro. Bro said it's all right.
This is,
no, I saw it
mean,
on Netflix. I knew it was bad when I was watching it, but like I don't know.
Guilty pleasure. It was like just
That's
say I had
probably
nothing
the
to do.
worst movie.
Yeah.
I could think of maybe one or two Spider-Man movies that are also made by Sony that are some of the worst Spider-Man. probably.
Morbius,
worse.
Madam
Madam
Web.
Web is probably
Yeah,
the worst
that one's
Spider-Man movie.
one's pretty bad.
I did not watch Madam
Venom
Web.
2.
You're not
Quincy,
missing
that's
out.
Spider-Man either.
Quincy put that on. He said it's like one of his favorite movies, and I'm like, dude, that movie's. I'm like, dude, that movie's not
Wait.
good.
Wait, what movie, Quincy?
That
I'm not.
He's talking about Madam
That's one
Web.
of Quincy's favorite.
Yeah, Quincy
that
loves
really?
Madam Web.
Wait, did your eyelids just fall? Oh, okay.
Quincy, you
Yeah,
have to
oh,
defend
Quincy.
yourself right now. You're
He
too
has no
quiet.
defense.
is that
Yeah.
actually your favorite movie?
Yeah,
No,
that's what I
no.
was thinking. Is that? Oh, okay.
No. That was a joke. Nah.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
No,
I
no,
guess
no,
are
but
we
share your
on
true feelings.
It's okay, Quincy.
about like Madam Web. Like,
yes.
We don't. No.
Yes.
No. We don't need to talk about Madam Web at all during this.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
Yeah.
Just
You got
do
other
that.
variants
Why
of
not?
Spider-Man.
It's
But
fun
that
to
is
shit
not one of
on.
my favorite movies. That is not.
We
I
do
just
not
want
need
to
to
say
give
that.
Madam Web any attention right now.
It's
What
not
about
Quincy's
Craven?
favorite movie. It's his top 5, y'all. We can move on.
Let's talk
Yeah.
now. Let's get into Craven. Actually,
Yeah,
guys.
Craven. Who
Craven.
watched Craven? Be honest, who watched Craven?
I've seen clips of it. Mostly
the rhino
people.
Looks, the rhino
Yeah.
looks so goofy in that movie.
Yeah.
No, I've just seen pictures.
Yeah, I don't know anyone who's seen that movie. I'm gonna be honest.
Which is sad because Craven is like a really cool character.
Yeah, Craven is cool, but the movie does not
he's my
look
favorite
very
Spider-Man
cool.
villain.
Yeah.
He's great, and Rhino is tough too. But Rhino has never been done right in the movies, really.
They had Rhino at
No.
the end of The Amazing Spider-Man 2. What do you mean?
That's not Rhino.
I love that
I
cameo
actually think
appearance.
in the Insomniac games they did Rhino really well. I actually
I like-
love
I
that
like
version of Rhino.
I like Insomniac.
Dude, he was
Rhino.
tough in Miles Morales.
Because
in Spider-Man
he's-
Miles Morales.
Yeah, when you go through the
Yeah,
mall,
yep.
tough sequence.
Mhm.
They did a good job with that. That's like in my eyes that's like a perfect like version
about-
of Rhino.
Yeah. I like Rhino. I like Spectacular Spider-Man Rhino.
Yeah. Spectacular Spider-Man is a great
I
show.
mean, it's probably the best Spider-Man
my
show. Let's be
God.
honest.
Yeah.
That show is so good. That show is so good.
Go ahead, Quincy. You look like you have something to say.
Yeah, Quincy, what you gotta say?
What you gotta
I
say,
mean,
bro?
I mean, I like Spectacular Spider-Man, but this here's my hot take.
Yeah,
here's
let's
my
hear
hot
it.
take.
Let's hear it, buddy.
I think John knows. John knows. I like the '90s show. I generally like and I understand it has its
Oh, okay.
flaws and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I
Okay,
get
that's
it,
not
but,
as
like,
bad as what you could have said.
Dude, I was scared. I thought you were about to say like you hate Spectacular Spider-Man. I was about to be
I don't
like,
hate
I do
it.
not know, bro.
I don't hate it. I just think the '90s show, at least for me, like I like it a lot better. I feel like what Spectacular
Well,
Spider-Man
what do you think
doesn't-
about the '90s show does better than Spectacular Spider-Man? I want
feel
I
like-
want to hear the argument. I don't care about the base opinion.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, I feel that like, whereas Spectacular Spider-Man as Peter as a traditional teenager, I feel like
Right.
you have him as like an adult. Like really, Marvel Comics
Okay.
still hasn't really been able to do that. Like him as an adult, like you
Okay.
see them like just regressing him. He doesn't get any progress, even with Ultimate Spider-Man, the new run. Not Bendis's run, which is peak Chef's Kiss, but the new run, like it feels like he's just being overtaken by his villains too much. Whereas in the '90s show, I feel like one, we got the Spider-Verse with that, but I feel like not to compare or whatever, but I feel like I said, we get Peter as an adult and we have him in his element, and we really have him at a point where he's like, just all these different emotions going through his head. I like the monologues because I feel like just while the wording could get a little bit much, I feel like that's what Peter does best. And just a lot of the different like collabs and team ups, like with the X-Men, the little Secret Wars crossover that they did, the Spider-Verse, which I mentioned. I like that, but I do like Spectacular Spider-Man because it gives that like, Peter, just him in his own element. You got your slice of life stories. You have like Josh Keaton's really great. Like him, I like the villains and what they did with them. The Goblin, Doc Ock, Tooms. Like I like it. I just like the '90s show like a little bit better because we're seeing Peter as an adult, whereas like in Marvel comics and just like in comics in general, we really don't get that like that much of him like progressing and like that those stories with him because it's like they don't know what to do with him. Okay, Spider, like what do we do with Peter? Like, since he's grown up in age and to this boy, I mean, to this man, like, what do we do? And, yes, Peter can never be happy. Let Marvel Comics, like, they always have to throw some dent and shoe or whatever.
Yeah,
But
poor man.
yeah, but I mean, you see him, like, despite that, right? Despite those forks in the road, he still comes out on top. And okay, my last point before I stop. I love what I feel like it does better is when the episode when he meets Stan Lee. Like, that shit is bittersweet. This is, and I just love that because it's like, whereas in the Fantastic Four comic, like, I think there was when we talked about this with their friend Jack, like, where, like, they got to meet their creator, they got to meet Jack Kirby, right?
Yeah.
Like, you have literally Spider-Man meeting his little role model. Then they go on adventures or whatever, and he talks to him. It's like literally like, thank you for giving me life. Like, I'm like, damn, like, that hits. But I digress.
Mike, that was Q's mic drop. I think it's fire. Yeah, I think the '90s show is really good. And in the comics, Spider-Man is mostly an adult. Q, like, I think you're right. Like, I agree with you. I think Spectacular Spider-Man exists almost as like a Spider-Man year one. Like, it is very much like his
Yeah.
origin.
I mean,
and it does
I
that
think it's
about
literally
as
like
perfect
that.
as you can do it. But all of my and like, as much as I like the Tobey Maguire stuff, like, he's not like, he doesn't seem like genuinely like a teen in that. As much as I love those, like, those are one of the best like Spider-Man adaptations ever. Toby's like a great Spider-Man, but he feels like an adult. He's not playing like a teen during that. Like, it's very different. It's not really like an origin in the way that I see Spider-Man, and I think Spectacular Spider-Man nails that. The '90s show and comics are a good continuation of that because it's throughout his time as an adult. And I think there's more interaction with other heroes in it too, which is more like, I like seeing Spider-Man bounce off of other characters because he does a good job of that. But Spectacular Spider-Man is fire. They do the symbiote better in that than they do in the '90s show, in my opinion. But
I agree.
yeah, Spectacular Spider-Man is good. Ended too soon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
didn't they cut it off early? Like, they ended it early.
2 seasons it got.
Wow.
After a cliffhanger too.
Yeah.
Got the Teen Titans Go treatment. I mean, not Teen Titans Go, the original Teen Titans treatment.
Teen Titans Go.
Basically.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, John? Teen Titans Go. I mean, I know it's the Spider-Man episode, but
We're gonna talk about Spider-Man, Chris.
We
Fair
love
enough.
Teen Titans Go.
I love Teen Titans Go. It's a classic. I've never had any
Spider-Man
problems with
should
that at
be
all.
on Teen Titans Go. And
I
think that would
agree.
help
The
them.
team
I agree.
He was on
Yeah.
Invincible.
True.
He was in
on
Invincible. The comics, yeah.
Yeah.
I know. It's just
crossover.
everybody
Didn't
loves
they put him in the
Spider-Man.
show?
Yeah.
No, they
kinda.
didn't. They put-
Agent Spider.
Yeah, Agent Spider. But I've seen people made edits of it and made it into the Spider-Man from Spectacular Spider-Man show, which was cool.
It was the
Looks
voice
so
actor.
good.
It was Josh
Yeah.
Keaton, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to think of the best Spider-Man show. I think it is Spectacular Spider-Man. Does anyone have one that's not '90s or Spectacular? That's their favorite or one of their favorites?
What was the other one? The one that was on Disney XD?
Your friendly
Oh,
neighborhood
Spider-Man?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
No,
actually
yeah,
I
what was it?
watched.
Ultimate Spider-Man too. I don't know. Is that what's Friendly Neighborhood?
The Disney
No, not
cartoon?
Friendly Neighborhood. I'm talking about the OG one. I
Oh,
didn't watch the
Drake
Friendly
Bell, right?
Neighborhood one.
No, is
Um,
Friendly Neighborhood the baby one?
Yeah, I
No,
don't know.
no, that's not. I don't think that. I know what the one he's talking about.
That's
I
like-
think is Ultimate Spider-Man, but I think you're talking about the
Yeah.
Friendly Neighborhood is the one that came after that, I believe.
Oh, I'm tweaking. Okay, I'm sorry. I forgot about that show. No. I'm thinking of the the like
Yeah,
Paw
you-
Patrol like Spider-Man.
You're a little bit laggy.
I know. Yeah. That's on like Disney, like Junior.
The
Whatever.
one on-
Yeah.
Wait, are you talking about the one on Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Where
We're
they're
talking
like-
about the one on Disney Plus. The one that's like kind of like a Tom Holland Spider-Man origin, but not really.
Yeah.
Iron Man comes, Doctor Strange.
Isn't the symbiote?
No, I think he gets like the Future Foundation suit.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure
yeah.
like Venom's in it though, right? At one point.
I
A
don't
symbiote
think
of the
so.
It was like
I'd be
a
surprised.
random monster that has the symbiote. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
Doctor Strange was trying to take him back to his different realm, and Doctor Strange apparently is a magician but can't do anything. But I digress.
Get him out of. I don't think he needs to talk to Spider-Man anymore.
Yeah, he
I
messes
don't-
him up, bro.
I don't like.
Why did
yeah, I don't like.
Why did he let him make in the MCU? Why did he let him make that like wish, bro? He's a failure. It's those aliens. They like took over Doctor Strange. I think
What alien? What are you talking about?
the green ones. I forgot what they're called.
The Skrulls?
Yeah, the scrolls.
The
That's what people wanna
scrolls,
say.
bro. The scrolls had nothing to do with it.
I know I'm joking, but that's what.
Maybe you're a scroll, bro. Maybe you're a scroll. To say something like that, bring them up.
Nah,
and they
bro.
have nothing to do with it.
He's a scroll racist.
I hate those guys.
How does everyone feel
green
about Spider
bastards.
Noir though?
Oh, the
I
show.
Watched it.
I've yet to watch it myself, but I've heard
Has anyone
decent
watched it?
things about it.
Yeah, I've heard. I haven't really heard anything bad, but I haven't heard anything like it's like crazy good
No,
or
yeah,
anything.
Did you watch it? Hugh, I think you watched it, right?
I didn't watch all of it. I watched some of it. I
Well,
like it. I mean,
How is what you've seen?
well, I'm a big like film movie guy, so like I love film noir. It's one of my favorite movie genres, and it doesn't use film noir like for shock value or for like a cash grab, right? To like like it actually like I feel like it offering the two like options to watch it in color, black and white, which I recommend watching in black and white. I feel like it plays off the like elements of noir from like the characters, from the shadows, from the lighting. I feel like it is really great and it pays homage to like, the films of the 30s, 40s, and like the, just film noir genre. So I love it's like a love letter to that while just including, Spider-Man. So I like it. I like the reimagining of the villain, the characters, everything. But I haven't finished it, but from what I've seen so far, I like it.
Who's the villain in it?
There's a lot. There's Tombstone, there's Sandman. Oh shoot.
True.
Electro, yeah.
But the main one is like Silvermane.
Silvermane, yes.
Silvermane just like a mobster character, right? Like a criminal.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
in
that's
the
cool.
show. Yeah.
Bro, what? No. King. This is random, totally random. What do you guys think about Kingpin versus Spider-Man? Just in general. What do you
Kingpin.
think about that lineup?
I mean, obviously we've all seen it. Spider-Man easily cooks Kingpin,
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Spider-Man
It's
just
all like-
washes King.
but
It's
I
like
think
the
it's
Black.
more.
Spider-Man 1, the introduction.
It's more than that.
Yeah.
It's like obviously he's just a fat guy. He's not gonna put up that big of a fight. But
He's got a lot of muscle.
Yeah, his
He-
muscle man, yeah.
Yeah,
But
he's
then
like
I
a
mean-
sumo trainer. He's strong, but yeah, you're right. He's
Didn't
just
he
like a
also,
normal
like-
guy that's just.
Kate Bishop,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Like Hawkeye? Apprentice?
Yeah, he took her out.
No, I
I
said
hope-
didn't she beat him?
Oh yeah, in the MCU. Oh yeah, he's just a regular guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's more
Oh,
than a
yeah.
regular guy in the MCU.
In the comics,
Yeah,
though,
yeah.
Daredevil Born Again. He's like Daredevil tries to go after him. Like in the first, I think that was what created this idea that Kingpin was like super strong. Daredevil tries to go after him, and Kingpin just like knocks the crap out of him the first time. And they're like, "Oh, Kingpin was like training," and there's all these scenes of him like practicing like fighting and stuff, and like being super strong, and he's like built like a sumo wrestler. I think that's interesting to an extent. Like, don't go too far with it. Like, I think Spider-Man should still be able to beat him, but I think it's cool to see him put up a fight against
I
Spider-Man.
like Kingpin and
Physically.
Spider-Verse.
I don't really like his design that much. He looks.
I don't know. I think he's kind of fun.
He was good. Yeah, he's not the point of that movie though.
No, of course not. But like, I just feel like he had a decent enough presence where I was like, okay, I see that it's believable, Like he's whooping Miles' ass, but Miles is like, "Hey," and then he blasts him.
Talking about
Yeah, he's physical. I like the way he
Hey.
drew him.
Yeah, he's kind of like a fun design that you can't really do in like modern comics. I feel like.
Fair. I think Kingpin kind of represents like that very like traditional form of like American crime where it's like he sits up in a high tower and he steals money and he does it legally almost. And he represents like corporate greed and corporate corruption. And I think it's so symbolistic that the start of the Insomniac game, I think Ryan mentioned it before, is Spider-Man whooping Kingpin, because this is a Spider-Man that has fought against that form of crime for years. This is a Spider-Man that like stands for so much more than that. Um, and it's like I think that's why Daredevil should struggle with that because he exists in that world, but Spider-Man I think should rise above that at a certain point, and that's when you can tell like really interesting stuff with Spider-Man. So that's why I like him being an adult more generally, because like I could see Tom Holland getting whooped by that version of Kingpin. Kind of, he's still, we have not seen him fight like these like grounded traditional problems. He's only ever had to deal with like his like third or fourth appearance was just he fought Thanos. Like that's crazy. I mean, he got beat, but like,
But
don't
even in
know.
that fight, like he's fighting Thanos, which is a big threat. But even in that fight, he's not really doing too much to where like he's like endlessly fighting these like street level villains. He was just like coming in and kicking Thanos a couple times, like swinging around, being kind of support.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But I feel like symbolically though, like when you're Spider-Man, you're supposed to be friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and on your third or fourth appearance, you're taking it up to basically like a god. Like, are you kidding me? I feel like that's a little much. No.
Yeah. Like Batman Year One, he's not fighting Darkseid.
No, exactly. Like this is Spider-Man like's first year. Like the events of Civil War to like Infinity War are like a few months, maybe like a year or two. Like
Ryan, what happened?
There's
You
some
think he is
blasphemy.
fighting
Wait. Batman do fight gods. What are we talking about? He fights Superman. What are we talking about? Batman be fighting
Not
gods.
in year
his first
one.
year- not in his first year of
Yeah.
existing. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, my fault.
Not
He,
like-
yeah.
Yeah, I
Year
said
one
year
Batman
one.
versus year 10 Batman. Nothing that's changed. He just gets more money and he just somehow just wins. There's
No,
nothing.
but he's getting way more experience
If-
against such
if
threats.
his brain changed in that time. This is not about Batman.
We're not talking about Batman. This is about
But even so, like Spider-Man Year One is not fighting like Thanos or Galactus or
True.
Victor
you're right.
Von Doom. I feel like
Yeah.
I love Ultimate Spider-Man. We just need to talk about that. Like,
Oh
not
my!
the
I was
comic,
waiting. I was
Ultimate
waiting for this.
Wait, the
I
Disney
think
show, you mean the
Quincy-
comic run?
Forget about the Disney show. The comic.
Oh.
That is,
dude, the Disney show's
yeah. That's the Teen Titans Go of Spider-Man. Ultimate Spider-Man is genuinely. I've talked about it on like the first episode of the show ever. It's one of my favorite comics ever. I genuinely think nothing nails Spider-Man more than that comic. If you've not checked it out, check it out. It is so good. It is just everything you love about Spider-Man in the modern era probably comes from Ultimate Spider-Man. All of the movies are completely based on Ultimate Spider-Man in so many ways. It's just phenomenal. Q, I know you're a big fan as well.
Oh yeah, Brian Michael Bendis. Like I don't know whenever Marvel was feeding him back in the 2000s, but yo, Alias, Daredevil, also Spider-Man, like all the other stuff, even his creator comic stuff. Like he was feeding Marvel fans. Like I love
And Mark Bagley, bro. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
yes the art on the
Amazing
art.
art.
Unbelievable.
I love the design for Goblin. It's so cool.
Yeah. Oh, that
And
is
that-
so yeah, man.
The ending,
Better than, oh, dude.
bro. I was about to
It's-
cry. I really was about to cry, and I'm not the type of person who's like would get emotional over stuff like that. But
Yes.
like genuinely, like the ending was amazing. I don't. Should we
Yeah,
talk
it-
about that, or is that like too spoiler?
I know what
Nah,
happened. Yeah, I know. I guess.
I think it's been around for a while, and it's still good knowing Spider-Man. Peter Parker dies in the
The
end.
death
and
of
it is-
Spider-Man.
Yeah, it is.
Amazing.
You don't see a lot of comics. I've read comics for years and years and years, and one thing I never see is a good ending. A lot of comics don't end well. Like Q, do you agree with this? Like long comics, they don't have good endings.
But like,
Yeah,
you
no,
know
I
what I'm
agree.
saying?
If they even end at all, I feel like a lot of comics they just leave it open ended so they can later on like
Oh yeah,
add more to it, add
this
more
team
issues.
had a perfect ending. Like they were able to tell their full story, and there were crazy parts along the way. You know, Sam Raimi's in it at one point. The Clone Saga is redone in here.
Yeah,
Like Spider-Man gets into beef with just about everyone. Spider-Man becomes really emo at one point.
I was gonna talk about that and the stuff that he does with like the women and this.
Yeah, there's a really weird issue where he swaps bodies with Wolverine, and just some very strange stuff happens, and it's just a bad comic. But you know what? Through the end of all of that, they tie it up neatly, and it is good. Like you could skip over a couple issues for sure. It's not perfect, but it's like a TV show. Because when
Yeah.
you're watching a TV show, there's bad episodes. There's episodes that don't age well, and it's very like it's a product of its time. It's a product of the early 2000s comics, and it changed comics forever. Like more than any other like Spider-Man comic since.
I feel like it has one of the best like origin stories too. I know you were talking about this before, John. Like it has one of the best origin stories. And also too, like I love the way they did like the Clone Saga, like fixing things and from like the bad parts of Spider-Man's history, or just like some really,
Yeah.
bad things, like really fixing those up. Like I really love how they did that. And like you were saying, Francis, like the ending really is a tearjerker, like for real. It's like that and then Invincible, like really, tears people up. I know.
I really like Invincible's ending. It's a great ending.
We do not talk about. That we should
Yeah,
not
I
share.
won't talk about it, but it is a
No,
tearjerker.
definitely not. But love that
Just
ending.
yeah, great. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think is best Ultimate Spider-Man villain?
I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'm a fanboy for Venom. I like Venom. I do prefer when he's
You're a
not like an.
fanboy.
I mean, I got the symbiote shirt on, but I do prefer when he's not like an alien and it's like he was like
He's always an
genetically.
alien.
Well, he
Oh,
was.
in Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
yeah. I thought that was cool.
Okay.
Like
The
Goblin.
symbiote arc is done well. Oh, Goblin. Yeah.
I feel like that's the obvious choice.
Yeah, mine's
I mean, but well, I understand.
Not a
but it's
bad
just like
choice.
his-
Not a bad
Yeah,
choice.
yeah. No. I know. But it's like it's just like his design's so tough. Like we were talking about before,
Yeah.
his design like just tough, and I just love like he's literally like we're in the 616. He's literally this guy on like this glider, whatever. It's just in hands, but like literally he's like a tank, man. Like like a
He's scary.
gargoyle, man. Yeah, exactly.
When Goblin is done right, he can be like. I think Joker is overdone. Like I kind of spoke about that. Like you need him to exist with Batman, but he's been done a lot. Goblin is like Spider-Man's arch nemesis. I think like he's great when he's done right. Like he can be an awesome character, and I like to even see more of him because he's not an Insomniac's game. Like he's gonna be like a Thanos level threat in that. I'm just gonna put that out there. In the
In what?
Insomniac game, in the Insomniac game,
Oh
Green
yeah,
Goblin is gonna be like insanely scary.
yeah.
I think they'll
they're.
do Ultimate Spider-Man version of him. I think he's gonna be a big like.
I think he
monster.
might die. I think Peter might die in the end of it. Honestly,
Yep.
No, he
and
won't.
Yes, he will, bro. I'm telling
Not-
you. I think
There-
my brother's right.
the way Insomnia ended, we have what Cindy Moon, we got Miles Morales, and we got Peter Parker. There's no way Green like of course if they do the above Green
That's even
Goblin,
more of a reason why he's
yeah.
dead.
I was gonna say like they'll just.
That's even
If-
more of a reason why
if they
he's
do
dead.
if they do above Green Goblin, I could kind of I could kind of see it. Like I could see the vision, but it's like very dark. I could kind of see the vision. Now we talking about Carnage, where I'm like, okay, people might die. I can see that. Like we got three
Well, they're gonna do
Spider-Man.
the Sinister Six. I
What's
think they're
Spider-
gonna do the Sinister Six again.
But I feel like if he doesn't die, it's gonna get kind of repetitive, honestly, because it's like, oh my god, they're about to die, and then oh, everyone's fine.
But
You know
I
what I
also
mean?
do because it depends how they do it. Because one thing I don't like when they add Miles and Peter together, it's either one, Peter for some reason just seems way weaker, or two, he has to die so Miles' character can progress
Yes.
even more. And it's
Yes.
depending on how they do it. Because sometimes when they do it, I'm just like, I don't know how to feel about it.
Well, that's why Ultimate Spider-Man, that's such a good ending, because it's not like he just goes out like the Green Goblin is just so much stronger that he just has to like he does it to save everyone else. Like there's just no other way.
I
You know what I
think
mean?
they need to do a moment that is like my favorite Spider-Man moment, other than the Into the Spider-Verse leap of faith scene, is from Spider-Man 1 Insomniac when he saves Aunt May. That is one of my favorite, or chooses not, sorry, he chooses not to save Aunt May. He saved the city instead of Aunt May. That is one of the most like representative of his character moments ever. I think that is what makes, I was like, when I watched that, even like I was in like ninth grade, I was a freshman in high school when I saw that scene, and I knew, I was like, that's a hero, that's the hero thing to do. It's not the human thing to do, but it's the hero thing to do. And I thought that really just represents what Spider-Man is. Like, it's sacrifice. It's putting the people that he loves at risk to help more people. And I think he'll do that in the end of Insomniac Spider-Man. Like, I think if you're playing as him and you are just fighting Green Goblin and you go out, like, that would be so good. I'm fine with that.
That is why Spider-Man is
agree.
my favorite hero, because you cannot name a single hero who is more of a hero than Spider-Man.
Superman is debatable, but
No.
Spider-Man
Let's see it.
Spider-Man is my
Frank-
guy. He's my goat because it's not that he's just selfless. He's human too. Like he's like so unbelievably like you know how those memes are like, oh my god, he's so me. Like Spider-Man, if he wasn't a hero, he'd be me, bro. I'm sorry. That's just how
It'd
it
be
is.
me too. Just personally, I'm just saying.
Like a lot of the things that Spider-Man goes through are things that normal people go through. Superman does not fucking go through normal people things, right? Superman, he's just the best of us. But
And he
that's
takes
just
a
how
piss. He probably pees a couple times a day.
exactly. That's the worst part about Superman. But he would obviously make the sacrifice of sacrificing one person for the greater good. Like that's just
No, he
how
wouldn't.
he is.
No, I
Yes,
don't think he would.
Well, I mean, he would find a way because he's Superman.
I
But
think Superman would struggle with that. I think he would struggle with that. You guys are telling me that he would throw Lois Lane into Darkseid if that meant like saving the world? He would never do that.
Of course, that's
He would
Superman.
never do it. Yeah.
I don't know.
I
I think that's a difficult question. I think that the bullshit is that how they would write it is that he would choose to save Lois Lane and then somehow find a Deus Ex Machina way to solve the problem.
Yeah, exactly.
I think was it to add on to John's Waffle?
No, you can go.
Okay. To add on to
I
John's
accept it, yeah.
point of Asamia, when I played the game, I knew the ending, so I already knew what was gonna happen. But it's just the emotional scenes. It's just hitting, cause like Peter's going into it to be like, okay, I gotta put Spider-Man on. Ma'am, you're gonna be okay. She said, take that off. I want to see my grandson or nephew, and I'm like that just hurt, cause it's just like like John said, the human thing is to save her, and like he's talking to a doctor. We use this dose, everybody's gonna die. And like I know this is gonna happen, but the emotional beat hurts so much, especially right like before that we had the Doc Ock scene when Peter's looking up to him like as a mentor. Then we're going right into Aunt May, and it's just like an emotional beat to an emotional beat, and I think they hit that so well that's another reason why I don't think Spider-Man 2 was better. I think when it comes to an emotional beat, I think that's my fault. Spider-Man 1 just does it way better,
Yeah.
and this comes from
I
someone that
agree.
solved like the ending. So it's just the fact that like it still hits me, and even still to this day, if I look it up, it still hits me because I'm just like, damn, you're out here trying to protect the world, protect your aunt, and she already knows everything, and she already knows that she's worrying about you the whole time. Like it just hurts. You're trying to protect someone, but the whole time she already knows what you're trying to do for the world and for her, and that's who Spider-Man is. That's my goat.
Respectable, honestly. Yeah. That is that,
He is the
that
goat.
theme is one of the best Spider-Man things ever. It's fantastic. And Doc Ock in that is voiced by Rigby from Regular Show. Crazy.
Yeah. I've seen that before.
Gaten, what were you about to say before?
I think you were saying that like this is like a question that I wanted to ask after you brought it up. You said something about the Sinister Six being in the third game. Who would be your Sinister Six in the third game?
They have to bring
That's a
them back.
spicy one.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's in the comics. They do this whole thing of like the Sinister Six always comes back. Like it's like
Mhm.
I think it's supposed to be like something like the head of Hydra. You cut it off and then they come back, like something like that.
Mhm.
But they're just notorious for coming back because of this comic called The Return of the Sinister Six, which is really good. I think what happens to Lizard in Spider-Man 2? Could he come back?
Yeah, he definitely didn't kill him.
No, he didn't die or anything.
All right,
I
Lizard's
forgot
back.
what happened, but
Lizard's
He gave him
back.
he gave him that serum that like turned him back to normal.
yeah.
Lizard's back. I think he'll be in that. Is Electro dead? Yeah.
No, he
Yeah,
doesn't.
no.
Why would he?
I
Why
don't
would he
think
be
he
dead?
dies.
Because Craven
Like,
did
they're all
kill
in
some of them.
Rikers.
Craven did kill some
Yeah.
of them, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Oh.
that. He hunted them. Yeah, he did. Oh, let me look it up.
What did he hunt?
I'm looking
Scorpion
this
was
all up.
one. Scorpion was one, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Craven,
Scorpion.
Died.
Scorpion, Electro, and Vulture, and
Killed
Rhino.
all three of them.
No, Rhino's
I guess-
alive.
He killed Scorpion, Shocker, Electro, and Vulture.
Yeah, Shocker was the one I was thinking about. Cause yeah.
You know what I really want in the next game? Have you guys ever seen Doc Ock when he's in like the white suit? Like he's wearing like just like a suit, like with a tie and stuff, and it's white. That's what he wears in the Return of the Sinister Six comic. And seeing Insomniac Spider-Man dress up in a white suit would be so tough. Let me see. I'm trying to think. Okay. Sandman's still around, so it probably be like Sandman, Lizard, Craven's dead.
I don't think they would put Lizard on there. I'm not gonna lie, just because it's like, I don't know. He's
I
kind
think
of fodder
Goblin is
a little
probably
bit.
the most likely
Ye-
boss
Yeah.
of the next game. So he's definitely
Definitely
probably
be
in
Goblin.
there.
Mhm.
I don't know. You're kind of right there. It would be hard to see a Sinister Six. But yeah, I don't know.
Is Mr. Negative die, right?
No, he's good. He turned
No,
Oh,
good.
he's
lost his
alive?
powers.
Wait, Wait, didn't did he?
Yeah,
Did
he's a
not
good
die?
guy. He's not gonna.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
gave
he's a
up.
good guy now.
The symbiote was affecting Peter again, and Mr. Negative just gave
Yeah,
him his
yeah. And the
Oh,
negative
yeah.
symbiote.
Oh yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Anti Venom.
That kid, it's
Yeah,
been a while.
anti venom. That's the one.
Yeah, I don't know. Or they could do Superior Spider-Man, and Doc Ock
That-
maybe takes
that would
over
be
Spider-Man's body.
An
I was gonna
interesting
say
con-
that.
I would like that, bro.
That would be
Why
so
not?
interesting.
They could
And like,
also do that.
imagine
That
like
would be
while
dope.
you're
How would that
playing, like,
play, you think?
no, they, you know, what would be so cool if they did that, and while you're playing, like your inputs, like they don't go correctly, and it's like Peter trying to like take back over control or something.
That could be cool.
So you would be playing as Doc
I'll be
Ock,
right back.
not
Yeah,
as
you would.
Peter.
You would be playing as Doc Ock, but you know the story would tell you to do like Doc Ock things.
Right.
But I think it'd be a while till we get there.
Like a Last of Us Part 2 situation. Where you swap
Yeah.
between them, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be cool. Now that I'm thinking about it, I mean, what are your favorite, like, if everyone had to name their favorite, like, Spider-Man movies, what are they? I know we talked about some of the MCU, but, like,
Movie.
yeah.
So many
we
channels,
talking about like the big three, like which is our favorite out of the.
Anywhere, yeah.
Do we count Intro and Across or just Peter Parker?
Yeah, any
Are
Spider-Man movie.
we
yeah.
are we including Spider-Verse? Because then the answer becomes
Then I think
much
everyone's
easier.
I think everyone's picking Spider Verse.
I think,
Okay,
I
well,
think it's
yeah.
hard to give it to any of the other ones.
Spider-Verse is the
I think we should
How
just
about
do live.
this?
We should do live action.
Spider-Verse.
Whatever we're saying.
Well,
How about
yeah,
this?
we have to
Favorite
make
Spider-Man
the other two
live
live
action
actions.
actor?
Live action Spider-Man.
Yeah.
actor. Okay.
Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield.
The boring answer is that Tobey Maguire is the best Peter Parker and that Andrew Garfield is the best Spider-Man.
I don't know about that.
I
There's
don't
multiple
know.
scenes where Andrew
I
Garfield
thought
like
it was
lets
opposite.
Andrew
like,
Garfield like lets
yeah.
people get killed while he's like. There's that one scene, you know, where that truck
Yeah,
comes
yeah.
in and it blows up that other car, and he's like swinging away
True.
from it.
True.
And he
That is
admitted it
true.
too in No Way Home. He was like, I stopped pulling my punches. Like, I just crashed out. So,
How
yeah.
to kill people, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
True. True.
That would have been interesting to see. The Amazing Spider-Man 3 where he got the black suit and he just like let hell break loose. That would have been interesting
Yeah.
to see. After that.
No, they made the right decision of going to Tom Holland. Like I saw the second one.
He's a good actor.
I mean, those movies are
Yeah.
fucking atrocious garbage. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But in what was he in Civil War, right? He
Tom?
like his first appearance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom Holland, yeah.
That
Civil
that
War.
was cool. I liked him a lot in there, and that was really hype.
So
Mr. Stewart, what do I do?
this a surprise announcement for our listeners at home. Francis is actually my brother. We got to have a little midway through. It wouldn't be Illustrated Underground without a nice twist. But we saw Amazing Spider-Man 2 together. Do you remember seeing it? You were like so young. Do you remember seeing it?
I think I do. I had the shirt from the movie. Well, I don't have it anymore,
Bro,
but I remember having it.
It was bad. Even when I saw it, I was like, this movie. I was like, they did not cook with this. And I was like, I don't even know. I was a kid.
I remember
young.
getting mad at you for saying that because I was
Yeah,
like,
you liked it.
but I was a little kid, so
You're a
Did
grown
anyone
man now.
remember liking it? Yeah, now you realize it's dog shit.
I think I just.
I mean
remember-
it. Oh, sorry.
Right, you can go.
Oh, I think I just remember as a kid. I'm just like, damn, he couldn't even save Gwen. That ain't my Spider-Man. So I remember
Yeah.
as a kid.
But back then it was kind of all that we had. You know what I mean?
No, it
Yeah.
wasn't.
No, we had
No,
the
it
Toby
wasn't.
movies. We had the
For,
Toby
for
movies.
live
We had the
action,
To-
like
no,
that was the most
Spider-Man
recent thing that came out.
But there's Toby Maguire. He
There's
existed.
Tobey Maguire. Toby's the
That's
guy.
what I watched when I was a kid.
I love Spider-Man 3. I love Spider-Man 3. I think it's a great movie. This is one of my
I don't know about that one.
tirades about a movie that a lot of people dislike. Spider-Man 3 is a fun, enjoyable movie that is a
Yeah.
great time, and I would rather watch it than some other Spider-Man movies, like Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2.
Even when I was 6 years old, I knew Bully Maguire was the cringiest thing I'd ever seen in my
No, it
entire
was
life.
peak. It's funny. It's so if you watch that and you're not like smiling and laughing with joy, I don't know what to say to you.
mean-
Smiling and laughing with Joe was not what I was feeling. I can't lie.
Oh, over one of it's supposed to be like his edgiest movie.
Like I agree, I like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, but I don't like Spider-Man 3 I have a love-hate relationship with. I
Oh
don't know.
my guys. I'm the only one that's gonna say this movie is kind of tough.
No,
It's
I
not-
really
Well,
do not like.
You have me at Maguire and Raimi being but that movie
1 and 2, listen, 1 and 2 are in a different league. Spider-Man 2 is like the best live action Spider-Man movie of all time.
I agree.
Objectively.
I think
I
I think so too.
I'm one of
think that's-
those annoying people, but
I
No, you're
actually
right.
really love the Doc Ock from those movies. Like
yeah,
that's perfect Doc Ock.
oh my god.
Molina is just in his own league.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What about Raimi as not Raimi? What about Defoe as Green Goblin?
Yeah,
That is
him
the
too.
great
For sure.
movie.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh my god, he's even better. I love Spider-Man 2, but Spider-Man 1 has a better villain. Green Goblin's a better villain, I think.
I mean,
overall.
Willem Dafoe is just also controversial hot
Oh.
take. He's just a better actor, I think.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah, I don't know. Alfred
No,
Molina's
yeah.
been a
No,
lot
no,
of
no,
stuff, but yeah, I
no
think you're right. I
disrespect
think
to
you're right.
Alfred
Yeah.
or Molina. I just think in my all-time greatest actors, I think Dafoe ranks a little higher.
Watch it, bro. Watch it, bro. You're dissing the guy from the beginning of Indiana Jones, the Raiders of the Lost Ark, that betrayed.
No, man.
Chill,
Nah,
bro.
man.
Watch it.
No, bro. I no disrespect to my boy.
Yeah, no. I just think Green Goblin in the end, like that scene in like where is it? Like a graveyard? Where do they fight? Is it
I think it's
Fort
like
Hamilton
an
or
abandoned
something?
building or something like that or something.
Abandoned like
I
Fort-
think it's in like a construction site or something
Yeah.
like that.
In Spider-Man 3, it's a construction site.
no of Spider-Man
In-
1.
Oh,
When he-
Spider-Man.
it was
1.
something like incomplete or like broken down or something.
Mount
like
Hope
that.
Cemetery. It's a cemetery in Yonkers, apparently. So
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
yeah, that's awesome. That like so that's I think isn't that a don't they fight there in the comics as well, Q?
I don't believe maybe not there specifically, but nah.
Well, they
I don't
fight in the
recall.
I can't
cemetery, I'm
remember
saying.
specifically.
Yeah. Maybe.
You know, but if anyone watching remembers that, just let us know. Oh, he took
off the
He
mask.
took it off.
My identity's revealed. My face was getting a little itchy.
That's so funny. I don't know what any other like comics that people have read that think they're really good like Spider-Man comics. We had JMD Mateus on the show, which like
Spider-Man Blue.
huge honor.
Craven's Last
oh,
Hunt.
yeah. Craven's Last Hunt. Yeah, I was about to shout out Craven's Last Hunt. That is a great comic. I'm wearing
Hey,
My shirt, yeah.
so am I.
Right, Yeah, it's a great comic. What's
feel like-
anyone else have a shout out? Okay.
No. Finish.
No,
I was
you're
just gonna say
asking
anybody
me to
else have
shout
any
it
more?
out.
I like the
Spider-Man comic.
I like the J. Michael Straczynski stuff, like the Back in Black, or I don't know if that's him, but just like that kind of like blossom of 2000s era Spider-Man comics, other than Bendis, but I love Bendis. So
I know we talked about it earlier, but how about Superior Spider-Man?
Great comic. Great
Yeah, I
little
like it,
30
yeah.
issue run.
Big fun one.
Talk about Green Goblin being an animal. Jesus Christ. He is like scary in that. Like he does some really messed up stuff in that comic.
Oh yeah.
for sure.
What do you guys think
Has
about
anyone read-
Morlun?
Oh,
About what?
No good. Boring.
Morlun.
The Moreland storyline,
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I like it. I mean, I don't have anything like, I thought that that's what the route they were gonna go with this movie, with him like having this, I don't know if you want to call it mutation or this like evolution, whatever you
Totem.
want to call it. But I thought they were gonna go for the Moreland storyline. I thought that Sadie Sink's character was like a female version of Moreland. So yeah.
I mean, he could be in it. I don't know, but they always do some weird stuff at the end of their movies, like with the big reveals at the end.
Yeah.
The fact that they're not showing who the villain is makes me think that they could pull something like that. Quincy, you could be right.
Yeah, but they showed the stuff with like.
I
people's
would be
minds getting
surprised
taken
if it
over.
wasn't Goblin.
Goblin.
No,
No,
kidding.
no. That's later.
No.
That's later. That's later.
Kidding, I'm kidding. I'm
Keep the
kidding.
gold
Maybe symbiote. A
He
lot
would-
of people are saying
He would be
could-
all over the promotional material.
A lot of people are saying he might die in the end and like get revived by the symbiote, which would be cool. And then that would set him
Yeah.
up for Secret Wars. I think either he would get.
I feel like it'd
If
be
he's
more
not-
fun if Venom had its own like thing.
I don't know. I don't think they're gonna. I think they're
No
gonna wait till
symbiote.
after Secret Wars
boring.
to do that.
The symbiote is boring. I think it's overdone. It's
I
Spider-Man's
agree.
Joker.
I really liked Venom, but I can see like where you're coming from with that, with like everyone being Venomized and like have you seen with like Lego sets where there's just like Venomized
Oh
Groot,
my god.
Venomized
Venomized
Hulkbuster,
Wolverine. Venomized Wolverine.
Venomized She-Hulk. Like,
Let's just do a quick wait. I'm
I
gonna
think
look
it'd
up
be fun
Venomized
if
Lego figures.
Look,
I'm gonna
I
check
have-
how many there are.
I feel like it'd be fun if they had like if they did Venom justice, like his only live
No,
action
They
appearance is
won't.
the.
This is the MCU.
No,
They'll
I
use-
know they
they'll-
won't.
They'll use and abuse.
But I
him.
want them to try. Please, just do my boy good in live action at least once in your damn lives.
I do agree with Chris though. Every Venom live adaptation has just been like bad. We got Spider-Man 3.
Atrocious
John
garbage.
love Spider-Man 3. They didn't do Venom justice at all. I don't know how he gets.
No,
past-
it's
Yeah.
so bad.
Then
in
we
that.
got
Dude,
We got-
dude, I'm saying it's bad good. The Spider-Man 3 is bad, but that's why it's good. It's like a funny movie to watch.
if
It's
you
like
turn
The
Venom is
Room.
horrible.
if I turn my brain off, it'd probably be one of my favorites. I
Maybe
do agree
because
with you. But in
he
terms,
doesn't respect Spider-Man like we do.
but in terms of understanding the
true.
movie,
That's true.
I don't even know what's happening half the time.
What if they
Yeah,
made a
it's whack.
Batman movie where
Listen, I've seen a
Joker?
lot of movies. I'm a big movie guy. It's good to, there's variety in a movie you can enjoy. You can enjoy a movie like Spider-Man 2 for being like the best adaptation of the character, and a movie like I'm a Batman fan. I love Batman and Robin. Like, it's a funny movie to watch. Like, I like, especially now, like, I can watch a movie like that and make fun of it. Like, Batman Forever's a little bad too, but that's good at the same time. Like, I don't know. There's different kinds of superhero movies.
It's true that Spider-Man 3 is like delicious garbage. Like, I'd watch
Yes.
it.
I
Like
like
The
But-
Room.
Yeah,
I
like
like-
The Room. It's delicious garbage.
I like the
not like that.
Sandman moments. Like that storyline could have been so much explored, but like Toby just had 1 and 2, just couldn't land 3. See, my go Tom Holland. The first one was great. Middle one, we're not talking about the middle one. No Way Home, it did his job.
We gotta talk
It
about
did
the
his
middle
job.
one.
It did his job out there. Okay,
It
I can't
didn't
talk about
really.
Far From Home.
What do you mean you're telling me it did its job? Are we talking?
And the cool-
Are we talking about the same movie?
I do not care what y'all say. Tom Holland's conclusion of the trilogy, not Brand New Day, is better than Toby's. I do not care.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Yeah. Whoa.
I mean
whoa.
that
Yeah.
that Spider-Man
get me
3 is
wrong.
better than the original Spider-Man 3.
They had
I
such an
agree.
amazing setup at the
Oh,
end
yeah.
of No Way Home, or was it Far From Home?
You mean
the-
Far From Home is the second one.
yeah,
No Way Home.
I
is the
was
first
never
one.
good with the names.
Too many homes.
Far
in
From
the
Home
title.
is a little mid.
Far From Home
Far
is
From Home?
more than mid.
I think it was a big clump of fan service.
It's really not good.
Like first time I watched it, it was good. Then recently when I watched it, I'm like, it's okay. I think the whole point, like, I was watching with my stepdad the first time, and once the plot twist, oh my gosh, Mysterio's the big bad. My dad is like, that was so predictable. Like it's Spider-Man 1, right? The plot twist was like the girl he's asking out. We all been in that moment in high school, asking the girl out, asking somebody out, getting nervous,
Yeah.
picking her up. Her father's the main villain. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
that was so cool.
I mean, that is
And
the
the
best
the
scene
final-
out of those movies.
Bro, the end of that movie with like where they're on the beach and like there's like everything's like crashed and destroyed, and all the scene where they have him lifting the rubble up and he's like,
Mhm.
"Come on, Spider-Man!"
And like
Yeah, that movie was amazing.
then like even in the
Like
car ride,
the
when
car scene. Yeah, the car
Yeah.
ride scene is so
Cool.
good.
I felt scared. Vulture's like,
when the light turns green.
It's
when
green. He
it's
realizes that it's
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
it was scary because Vulture's like, you saved my daughter, as a man, as a father, I respect that. But if you go after me again, I'm killing you. I'm killing everyone around you. That felt scary. Like he meant that.
Yeah.
Then like Far From Home happened, plot twist. That was not even a plot twist. Everybody could have figured that out. Then No Way Home. Actually, what are your thoughts on No Way Home? Like post No Way Home, actually, what is your thoughts about No Way
I
Home?
think it's difficult to rewatch because there are so many moments that are clearly designed for the
Yeah.
cinema experience. Like every time one of the new Spider-Man come in, there's like a good 10 to 15 second window where nothing happens. It's kind of like the what's that show called? Big Bang Theory laugh tracks. Like if you remove them, it's just kind of like a lot of empty silence. And so when you're rewatching that movie, you're kind of like, wow, we literally just sat here for 10 seconds waiting for the audience to stop clapping when Andrew Garfield showed up.
It did happen.
It did happen. I was there. I remember watching it, and it was great in theaters, but I feel like nowadays it's a little harder to recommend.
I
Speaking of
think it
theaters,
was. I
Oh,
just think
yeah,
it was
sure.
cool when it came out. Like it
Yeah,
was just, it was cool to
absolutely.
see, but
Yeah.
you kind of have to separate it from like everything else.
Listen, I think that the best Spider-Man theater experience ever is Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse.
I mean, there's no
I think
question.
we have not talked about those two enough. Those are not only Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse are not only some of the greatest Spider-Man movies ever made, but top 3 superhero movies ever made. Those
I have,
movies are like life changing. Like
Yeah, no, absolutely. I have Into the Spider-Verse in my top 4 on Letterboxd.
great, honestly, great take.
And it kind
those
of
two
was.
movies-
It was really influential. I feel like for like animated movies in general. I feel like after that
Oh,
came
yeah.
out, like the style of animated movies like immediately switched.
I
yeah.
think a lot of the great like modern animation movies have come out of like studios that have been inspired by what Spider-Verse did, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What's the Kid Cudi movie that's actually not that bad? Intergalactic. What is it called? I forget. That one's great. What's that other one called? Nimona. Nimona's great if you've seen that. Like those are all movies that borrow a lot of Spider-Verse's DNA and are just like so good.
The story about like Miles Morales is just like done in such like a beautiful way, and like it really is just like I don't know. Across the Spider-Verse,
you watch Into the Spider-Verse and you question where they can go from there, and then Across the Spider-Verse is just this like maximalist spectacle of just like, I don't know, it's a good movie. Like it, besides just being like, a lot of superhero movies are good as superhero movies, but if you compare them to like other movies, they can look a little bit not as good in comparison, especially in terms of writing. Um it's just, I don't know. Those movies are just great movies. Like they stand among every other movie. Like Into the Spider-Verse and Across Spider-Verse have some of the best animation I've ever seen in a movie, and I don't think that'll ever change.
I couldn't agree more.
Not even just the animation; it's like the colors and like
Yeah.
the design of like the characters, and
I mean,
it's a really funny movie. It's just I don't know. It's just really great movie.
I mean, like, I want to like preface what I'm about to say with Into the Spider-Verse is literally my Letterboxd top 4, and Across the Spider-Verse is not far behind. But I want to say Across the Spider-Verse is less complete until I see Beyond the Spider-Verse, because until I get the conclusion to that story, I think for me Across the Spider-Verse suffers a little compared to the original, because the
I
original,
don't think so.
it's a complete arc. It's a complete story. I think Across the Spider-Verse is fantastic, but until I see
Empire Strikes
until
Back.
sort of, but the problem with that argument is that the final movie exists. It's not just a cliffhanger.
Just
Until
with the
until it,
cliffhanger, it'd still be good.
no, yeah. If Beyond is not as good as Across, then I will say it like it is. But I think on its own, Across is not a complete story, and therefore I have a hard time rating it higher.
Shamik Moore, he's making it difficult.
He's
Yeah,
making it so
man.
hard. Dude,
Yeah.
this guy, dude, once
Uh,
this movie comes out, no one's fucking with that man no
They
more.
should just recast. I don't know why they didn't just recast him. Like it's an animated movie. I don't think anyone's, especially like him being really weird. I don't think anyone would care if they recast it.
I feel like I would care a little bit. I think I need him to finish it just so that we have a cohesive trilogy. Like he's not
Okay,
part of the
that's
writing.
fair. That's fair.
And then once he's done, like get him out of here. You know, like I'm good. I'm good with not
Yeah.
seeing him again.
Did he record his lines yet, or is he still being weird?
Oh,
No
God,
idea.
I
Don't
don't even know. I mean, I think he's a great actor because I don't know if anyone's watches Power, heard of Power, 50 Cent's executive producer of the show, but they have a spinoff, Raising Kanan, and he's in it. I know this is going off a little bit off tangent, but he's a great actor, and I agree with Chris that I think he should like finish it off because like Shamik Moore as an actor is great,
Yeah.
and like him playing Miles Morales in those two movies is great, and seeing him in like his element with Power, and then he plays Raekwon, the rapper in Wu-Tang Clan, on Hulu. It's just like, yo, this dude is great, and I'm like, bro, why are you fumbling the bag right now, bro?
Why are you
I
so
need this third
weird?
movie. I need this third movie.
So they're not making
What?
a third
Yeah.
movie because of him.
He's
Well,
getting
Well,
not
it's
for-
not
allegedly.
because of him. Yo.
It's not just
Oh, it
because of
is?
him.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Allegedly,
pretty sure it's not.
I've heard rumors now. Nobody, Shamik Moore, please don't come after us, bro. But I've heard that you've been keeping up the production of Beyond the Spider-Verse, with some of your actions. So me and Quincy might have to get involved if you keep this up. Yeah.
Just let
That's all
Gwen
we're
be,
gonna say
bro.
on this.
Just let
We
Gwen
should
be.
get him on the podcast.
No.
Wait until after the movie comes out. He'll have nowhere else to go.
Yeah,
Jeez.
no, you're right.
But dude, I think once this movie ends, this man will have a hard time. Cause why are you so weird, bro? Like just finish the damn lines.
What is his reasoning for doing all that, by the way?
You just down horrendous, I guess.
Like-
He's down bad for Haley Steinfeld.
That is
like-
part of it.
Mhm.
It's so weird because it's like one, I'm not like when you go through interviews, she's not even giving you a sign. That's one. Two, I'm pretty sure she was talking to somebody. And three, I'm gonna keep it like if I was in his shoes, I probably maybe made my shot off, off camera. And if she said no, that's it, and want to keep recording. But now he keeps doing this weird stuff.
Dude, he
Like
keeps
he's
fucking
doing it like
posting.
in public. Like
He's rage baiting everyone on his TikTok. I don't know if you guys have seen his TikTok, but
Oh
he like
no! What are
No.
is Shamik Moore
Like,
This is all alleged, by the
Yeah.
way, guys. None of this is. We're just messing around.
I mean,
Three more.
he did spit game.
No,
Go his way. I mean, on camera.
He definitely tried. There's no way it was good though.
three more, please. Wait, is Jaden good? Oh my god.
What happened to Jada? Did he get sniped?
He got shamiqued.
He got
right
shamiqued.
All right, back to Spider-Man. Q, what's another Spider-Man thing you want to shout out and talk about?
The comics, movies.
Death
You
of
sure?
Gwen
Just-
Stacy.
Sure. Okay, we can talk about that. I
Gwen
mean,
Spider-Man
Stacy?
Blue.
Spider-Man.
yeah, I like that.
Spider-Man Blue is my favorite Spider-Man comic. Have you read it, Quincy?
Oh yeah, for sure. I was gonna say it's another Spider-Man comic, but I know it's one you really have a love-hate thing with.
Uh-oh.
I think you
What
know
is
what it
this?
is. I think you know what
What
it
is it?
Let's
What
hear
is
it.
it? Just say it.
Life story.
Oh yeah, it's all right. It's not as good as Spider-Man Blue. Not even.
Oh
close.
no, I'm not saying that. I think it's great. I mean, I love Spider-Man Blue. I just love Tim Sale and Jeff Loeb. I love what they can accomplish together.
They're classics for sure.
Exactly. But
Right,
yeah,
that's
Spider-Man
what you
Blue.
watched,
I love it because it's an homage to 60s, 70s. Like you see Spider-Man presenting through time. It's almost as if you grew up with the character, and that's why that and moments like as I was talking about the '90s show where he met Stan Lee, like those moments are just bittersweet because it's literally
I
like
think it's
he's literally
cool.
meeting his creator. Yeah,
Seeing him get old and seeing Spider-Man get an ending is always satisfying. I will give you that.
Finally, they don't keep him in eternal hell. They finally end that shit for my boy.
It's
By him dying.
it's so
Yeah, I mean,
sad.
it's the saddest way to give him a send off, but at least it's a send off for once.
It's so interesting because I feel like for Peter specifically, they don't want to take any more risks. Like they really want to do I know nowadays it's hard to make new characters and new villains that a fan will like, but they take zero risks. Instead, they keep doing the multiverse route where we got Miles, but I think Miles is a great character. Then we got 2099
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
he's great.
I don't know why. We keep getting all these versions of maybe experiments or good storylines, but we're not doing anything more for Peter. And I'm just it's annoying because it's just take a chance and see what would happen though. Because at the end of the day, Spider-Man is the biggest money maker. Spider-Man is competing with
Yeah.
Batman and Superman, two DC iconics. It gets a little bit annoying though, I would say.
I agree. I think Marvel and by extension Disney need to grow a pair of fucking balls. All right. They need to goddamn release some shit that isn't the same thing we've seen over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Can we get something new, please?
I think that Spider-Man went in a generational run. I think that if you go from his conception to maybe even the end of Ultimate Spider-Man, he just had amazing comics. Since Ultimate Spider-Man, something happened to Marvel, just in general, maybe a little bit, but they just cannot get the character right. And it's a sad truth that you need to acknowledge as a Spider-Man fan talking about Spider-Man. He doesn't get good comics anymore. He hasn't in a very long time. Life
And
Story's
again-
good. That came out in 2017, I think, but
I think he
No.
might just be too popular at this point, and it's like they see him.
what about Batman?
yeah. That's what
No,
I was gonna
you
say.
know
We're
what?
watching
It
it,
low-key,
man.
it might just be Disney. It might just
I
be
think
Disney.
I think it's low-key
No.
Disney, bro.
Because what
Marvel's
else would
been
it be?
making-
They did that to
Marvel's been
Pixar.
making
They're
bad
doing it to
choices.
Marvel.
Since
Marvel's
before
been doing
Disney?
bad choices in the comics for a very long time. Me and Quincy were working on an episode of the Illustrated Underground of the 80s and 90s series about Milestone Comics. So we did a lot of research on some stuff going on with the 90s with Marvel, and they were just kind of they've been up to no good with their characters since the
They were in
90s. Would you agree?
shambles. Yeah. They were in
Yeah.
shambles, man. Literally. It's you think they make all these shows they're in a good place, but in the 90s, they were in shambles. And just
They
to see
were,
that, damn.
They almost went bankrupt.
So do you guys
That's
think it's going
why
to even out eventually, or do you think it's kind of going downhill from here?
for Marvel
feel like
Comics, I think
Marvel-
they'll learn. They'll learn from Daddy DC and what they're doing.
And Image.
Because
And Image.
DC is just killing it.
they did
I
the
mean, the
absolute
absolute
run,
stuff is so good.
and like everyone loves it. I haven't got into it. I just read like Absolute Flash, but I like it right now. And even with Spider-Man, like you speak about it, right? Now Venom is a anti-hero. Like, so he's not a Spider-Man villain no more. Like, what is happening? Like, what are we
They-
doing?
They need to just reset Spider-Man. They just need to do it. They just
Again.
need to do what. Yeah, no, they've never done it. Marvel doesn't do resets ever. They just need to do it. They have to take the DC route and just give themselves a reset. They need to do what they did with Ultimate Spider-Man again. Not call it Ultimate Spider-Man. Let it be its own thing, and just I think he should be reset. Put him back to high school for like a year, and just do a different version of him. Reinvent him again. I think that's what Spider-Man needs right now in the comics. What do you guys think?
No, I think that wouldn't be. There's no way of doing that and it being like a terrible choice. I mean, obviously, if they do it badly, it'll be bad, but I think
I mean,
that definitely would help them.
I guess my problem is like, let's say in a few months, right? Let's say by some miracle they're like, okay, we'll reset Spider-Man and we're gonna put him back in high school. Oh my God, do you not hear that announcement and go, oh,
It is.
we're
You're right.
back
You're
to
kind of right.
fucking high school
In
again?
the comics, though, wait. In the comics, I think there's a lot of stuff about high school, him being in high school in the comics, but they haven't been. He hasn't been there in a very long time. You think about it, like Marvel has never really reset the comics. Like Quincy said before, he was an adult for most of his time in the comics. He's been an adult for a very long time. There are stories that go back to it, but it's more rare. And I think that doing that and then doing it like even more modern than Ultimate Spider-Man and like giving it like a fresh take, like fresh coat of paint, recontextualizing a lot of the origin beats and stuff and making it like set in a modern day. Kind of like what DC is doing with Batman. Like with the absolute Batman is just like a modern, like grounded,
Yeah,
gritty,
but they
reset
changed up
Batman.
his
Yeah,
backstory a little
They
bit.
they've
That's
they've
the thing.
Oh,
switched
do that
like
with
the
Spider-Man.
fundam.
That's what.
I
That's
mean,
what I think. That's
yes,
what Chris
I
is
think
kind
that
of saying.
yeah, I think that would be more interesting instead of just resetting him back to high school. You know, things are going about as usual. He gets bit by a spider. Uncle Ben dies. He goes through high school. Whatever. Like very standard stuff. Like unless we switch it up fundamentally, then I don't see why we're doing this. You know, like it's just another reset. And like even if they don't do it very often, like what is this going to present to people that's new, that's going to be interesting? Like if we just
You know
spin
what
the
would be
same
interesting?
yeah, go ahead, tell me.
If
I'm all
this
ears.
is what they could do. This could be bad. Let me know. This is what I'm thinking right now. They make him really young, like 12 years old or something. Both of his parents die, and he becomes like a complete orphan, and then he gets his powers.
Okay.
Like as in
I
I
like
see
that.
that. Yeah.
yeah, I mean yeah, could work. It depends on the angle you take, but yeah.
What if
Yeah.
you made Peter Parker like a criminal? Like he starts off like
Yeah,
Mm,
like a little hood,
Yeah.
like a little hood rat, like kid.
And he learns to be good type shit.
Yeah.
That could work. Could see that.
Yeah, I could see that like reimagining too. I mean, I feel like even oh nah, come back to me. I'm gonna think of my
Is it better to be born good or overcome your evil nature through great effort?
that's from Skyrim, bro.
I know.
Great.
I think to add on to Chris's point, yes, if we do the same high school route, does it introduce new Spider-Man fans? Maybe if the comic is great, but for people that have been reading Spider-Man or keeping up with it for like decades, it's more like a typical storyline again. Yeah, maybe the villains might be better, but it's like they want something new, they want something different. Like yes, if we do go
I
back,
see what you're saying.
it makes it better. But then it's like, what else could we do with Spider-Man? Because there's so many. I feel like there's so many things we could do with Spider-Man.
I think he's a character that doesn't get like pushed to his limits the way that like a character like Batman has, where he's like Batman. There's so many different versions of Batman over the years, and he represents so many different things. Spider-Man is kind of just this core idea of being a human and living the human experience, but at this point, like he's kind of just lived his own experience, and it's not branched out outside that much. Like
his villains are pretty consistent. His personality traits are pretty consistent. There are not that many different versions of Spider-Man, because Spider-Man is kind of just always like a representation of people and like everyone. But I don't know. I think they do need to reinvent him. No matter like everything that everyone is saying is very like valid about this. Like I think everyone has like these interesting ideas. And I think just doing something creative and different will do his character a lot of good. That's why I'm worried about Brand New Day, because I hope it does that for the movies. Because even this same thing has kind of happened with the movies. Like people, but at the same time, though, Tom Holland's movies are the most different Spider-Man movies, and people complain about them a lot because they're different.
That is also
True.
true. That is also true too. Because it's like we took the different route of like Spider-Man being more into his like his smarts and like yes, like Iron Man did kind of mentor him, but now everybody's like Iron Boy Jr. and all that. And it's like, where's the line? We want him to be different. Of course, we want him to be different in a great way, but like, where's the line of like bad, great, or we're gonna keep him the same as like the broke college student or broke high schooler?
In
Well-
college, we don't see him in college that much, to be honest.
I
Yeah,
think
that is true.
he's in college now, isn't he? In
Yeah.
the
In the-
Brand New Day.
I don't know.
Yeah, because
Well,
I thought he passes his GED. That's what
He's
he,
out of
because like that's
college?
the at the end of No Way Home, he has like his apartment, and in his
Oh, yeah,
apartment
you're
there's
right.
an open GED
Yeah, he'll be in
notebook.
college. He'll be in college. There's a
Yeah, I
4-year
mean-
time gap, so he's
Maybe he's finishing college.
You know, he would be done
Yeah, he's something.
if there's a
like that.
4-year, because that was his first year.
Well, if he's just passing his GED, maybe he still needed to apply. I don't know. Maybe it's his last year of college or something.
We'll find out when we watch the
I
movie.
guess we will. Yep, in a week.
less than a
Yeah.
week.
Yep.
I'm very excited personally. I think it's gonna be a good movie, 100%. I mean, I know no
mean,
matter
yeah.
what, I'm gonna love it. There's no way, like, from what I've seen, I already love it. Just having a Spider-Man classic red and blue suit, you know, like,
Oh yeah.
The absolute
got-
hopium flowing through your veins right now.
yeah, he's got the police scanner. I'm just excited to
Quincy
see
and I are going to
everything.
be in the red carpet event.
Congratulations.
You're so
Yeah.
awesome, dude.
For sure.
We got
Yeah,
invited.
Tom
I
Holland
can't
gonna be
wait.
there.
He's the
I
one who
love
invited
Tom
me.
Holland.
Yeah, Toby also is gonna be there too. He might crash out again. You know, I hope not.
Bully
That's
Maguire.
my goal.
Bully
we might see Bully
Maguire.
Maguire.
My
Bully
goat.
Maguire.
John about to start
guys seen
glazing.
that?
Oh my gosh, your performance in Spider-Man 3, it was amazing. It was my favorite. You about to start glazing.
Hell no. Nah.
He's gonna get pissed at you if you walk
Nah.
up to him.
That's what I was gonna say. He's gonna be like that paparazzi. Yo, get out the car.
He's disrespectful.
That's what I was thinking of.
Stud. But yeah, we also got invited to the premiere for Supergirl, but the footage got corrupted. So
Damn.
Wait, this is
so it's not gonna get-
this is off topic. Did y'all see Supergirl? I haven't seen
We're
it
not-
yet.
I didn't
No.
see it.
I don't want to talk about it.
Quincy,
Okay.
you wanna talk about it either.
I
Nah,
mean, eh,
Nobody.
Oh,
did
I've
anyone
never
see
seen
it?
I didn't.
No.
yeah, I didn't see it either.
John, did you? Or you just don't want to talk
Billy
about it?
Alcock is a fantastic Supergirl, and Lobo's great.
Okay.
That's it.
Anyways, Spider-Man is just like a goat. Francis, do you want to? Oh, you can't.
Moral of the
direct-
story: Spider-Man's a goat. If you don't like him,
I agree.
you're probably evil.
I'm a yes man. I agree. I'm right there
He's
with
the
you.
best. He's the Marvel. He's Marvel's goat. Does everyone agree with that?
There's no question.
Significant
Oh, yeah.
goat. I think like there's not really anyone in Marvel who's like DC. They have like a lot of like really good characters who are like up there, but I feel like never mind.
Both of them
I'm
have a
thinking
lot of
about
good
it now.
characters. Marvel has a lot of
Yeah.
good characters. Daredevil is dope.
Wolverine. Cyclops.
Actually, I kind
the
of feel like
X-Men.
Spider-Man even surpasses like Batman and Superman because
You could
maybe
Well,
not
I mean, he's-
Superman.
He might
but,
go,
like,
so I agree. but-
Everyone knows who Spider-Man is. Like everyone knows who Spider-Man is.
I can also say everyone knows Batman. Everyone knows Batman and Superman as well. Like
I mean, that's Loki. Too.
I do agree. Obviously, everyone knows Batman and Superman, but I feel like more so, like people will know Spider-Man.
I think Spider-Man might be, if not the most popular, then the second most popular superhero ever.
Who do you think is most popular? Superman?
It's probably either. I
Animal
think it's
Man.
probably Batman.
It's a miracle.
I think it's probably Batman and then Spider-Man and then Superman.
Green Arrow, Aquaman.
Shazam, you know, that's my goat.
Oh,
Pure
Oh,
art.
yo,
boy.
Shazam! He's my goat, bro.
Okay. Shout out, like, what's like a weird Spider-Man
Mr.
villain?
Miracle.
Everybody shout out one weird Spider-Man.
Big
The
Wheel.
Big wheel.
Okay,
Oh,
Big Wheel.
Bang.
Dang, I took that.
the
Dang,
wall. The wall. Isn't there one called the wall?
Boomerang.
I don't know. So we're gonna actually bring this to a close. So if everyone just kind of wants to say their favorite, I think we did this with the Batman thing, their favorite Spider-Man thing ever. It doesn't have to be like all-time favorite, just one you want to shout out right now that you think is like the perfect Spider-Man. Yeah. I'm shouting out Insomniac Spider-Man 1 right now. I feel like after this talk today, like that is just a good Spider-Man.
Yeah, I do agree. Like out of every Spider-Man ever, I think I hear a lot of people saying like he is the GOAT. He is the strongest. He is the wittiest. He has the best quips. He just checks off all the boxes, and I think he really is a great like representation of like what the perfect Spider-Man should be.
Yo, shout out yours.
I think it is the '90s show. '90s. Christopher Daniel Barnes did his thing. If it wasn't for that, it wouldn't be the Spider-Verse. And like I say, I like its take on like a more adult Spider-Man because I feel like in comics he's kind of flip-flop between his manhood, kid, man, like pick one and do it right. So '90s show. That's
Ryan, what about you? Spider-Man 3?
No, don't ever say that. Well, John did took my answer. I was gonna say a Insomniac Spider-Man ending scene, but I will say right now, I was thinking Spider-Man 2 when his spider powers weren't working and he ran into a burning building and
That was
he
yeah,
heard
that's
he heard like someone else didn't make it out. And it gets Peter thinking that like if Spider-Man was there, could I have saved that person? And I think it was just such a great moment that afterwards she's talking to Aunt May about Spider-Man as well. And she gave like a great monologue. I can't like quote her, but I know the monologue was just so great. And I think that's probably my favorite moment.
I
Outside
actually
of Insomniac.
forgot about that scene. That scene elevates that movie so much.
So good.
Yeah.
So good. Chris, what about yours to close it off? Who's your
Spectacular Spider-Man. No elaboration necessary.
all good answers, honestly, all around. I think just
Yeah, for
Spider-Man is a
sure.
great character, and that's why he's worthy of being our second like topic to nerd talk like this. But it was great with having everyone on. If anyone does anyone want to Chris?
I have one thing I want to say though.
Yes.
I said Spectacular Spider-Man is my all-time favorite Spider-Man thing, and that is true. But I think we can't not say honorable mention to the Spider-Verse movies. You can't
Yeah.
talk about. You can't not say that. I think that's important.
Honestly, good caveat. But yeah, before we close off, everyone's seeing Brave Brand New Day this week, so maybe we'll touch back base a little bit, and everyone can talk about that movie and their thoughts. But me and Q definitely going to do a review of that coming up after this. So look out for that if you can. But does anyone want to shout out anything at all? Period. Spider-Man, otherwise yourself.
Shout out to my girlfriend Julie.
I feel like you've put me in the position where I can't not shout out my girlfriend. Shout out my girlfriend.
Shout out to Chris.
Shout out my wife.
Shout out to Ryan.
Shout out
Shout out
my
my
wife.
wife.
Nice to meet you guys.
My wife.
Shout out my wife Julia.
Chris, I already met you. Shout out to you.
Shout out Chris.
I've met you before as well.
As always, thank you guys for supporting, this shit underground through what we do. And, thank everybody just for being on the Nerd Talk and, taking the time to just talk with us, chop it up, and continuing to have this community grow. And, go see Spider-Man Brand New Day. Go read some Spider-Man. Go watch some
Yeah, check it
Spider-Man.
out.
Learn more about Spider-Man.
Yes. But this is Illustrated Underground signing out for our second Nerd Talk. Super stoked. Third Nerd Talk, sorry. Super
Yeah.
stoked to have everyone on. And yeah, like Spider-Man's awesome. Me and Q have another episode following this up, so check that out when you see it. Peace out, everybody.
Peace.
This is placeholder media that you'll see if you add a layout to an empty scene. You can go ahead and delete it.